Hi everyone, this is Pinky. I have a quick video for you today. Hopefully it'll go by really quick. I am doing my, I'm going to do a tutorial of this little card that I made. It's called a flip card. And it's my first time doing like in an official, I guess official Stampin' Up video tutorial. But we're going to start with this. I'm going to try to use my Big Shot. I haven't used my Big Shot before in a video, so bear with me. It might be kind of fumbly, but we'll get through it. Okay, so let's get started. This is the card that we're going to make. It's a flip card. It's real simple, real easy peasy, okay? So this is the card we're making. Okay, for our base, the base of the card is 5 1/4 by 4 1/2, okay? And we are going to get started. I'm going to bring this Big Shot over here. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, I guess you can't see anything but the Big Shot. Okay, what I have in here, will that let me out? There we go. What I have in here is our card, which is 5 1/4 by 4 1/2, and it is scored at 4 1/2 and 2 1/8. Okay, so basically you fold the card in half, and then you fold the front part over in half again, and I'll show you that. Hold on a second. Let me get the card, and you can see. So we have the card folded in half, which gives you the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then we fold it back on that 2 1/8 score line. Okay. All right. So that's what we did, but what we're going to do is we are going to make. We're going to cut this part out of this. Of the card with this Spellbinders die, okay? So what I want to do though is, hold on, I'm going to turn it this way a little bit so I can get this in here. I only want it to cut up to that 2 1/8 portion, okay? So I'm going to put it here. Well, actually I might turn it around. I'm going to turn this around, so bear with me. Turning this around. And like I said, I only want to cut up to that 2 1/8, okay? So I'm going to put this through, and I'm going to go right here to where that fold line is. And this die is right here in the center, okay? In the center, where I want it to be, in the center. The Post-it notes, these are here to hold the die down, to keep it in place, okay? Because sometimes it'll move. So here we go. We're going to run this through. We want to make sure that it goes through and catches just right there, and you'll hear the cracking sounds, but that doesn't mean anything. That's okay. That just means that the die is going through. Okay, so that part's done. Let me move it out of the way first. Told you it'd be kind of clunky with it. Okay, so I'm going to take these off. Take my die off, put my die away so you don't lose it, put those away. So now what you have is you have your card, and then you have the shape, okay? So we've already scored our card, okay? And we're going to fold on those score lines now. It's easier for me to score first, fold later, okay? Here we go. We're going to fold now, fold this down, and then you can kind of see your card coming together. There we go. Alright, so the colors that I'm using are, this is Early Espresso, and the other color I'm going to use today is called Regal Rose. Okay, we're going to use Regal Rose and Early Espresso. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is, to save time, I've already stamped my image and put my bow on, because sometimes bows take a long time to do if they're not done just right. I'm going to pop this up on some dimensionals, sorry, just a couple. Okay, and then I'm going to take them off, take the back of the dimensionals off. Excuse my arm there. The dimensionals have these little slits on the back that make it nice and easy to pull off. Okay, so we're going to position that right in the center, and it's kind of a little raised. And that's what glue dots and dimensionals do. They kind of make it a little raised, okay? So now that we have that, we have our image and we have it placed how we want it. What we're going to do is we're also going to add some other pieces here. I'm going to add those really quick. And again, the paper is called Regal Rose, and I've cut this one at 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and you can kind of eyeball that, put that there. We're going to do the inside here with this one. This is at 2 1/2 by 5 1/4. And I hope I'm not too far off camera with that. Whoops. And we're going to put this here. And on all these, you can go ahead and sponge if you'd like. On my other ones, I did do sponging. On this one, I'm just trying to get through it. This looks a little lopsided, doesn't it? Oh wait, that's okay. We'll take that off. Okay. So let's get our sentiment here. And we'll just put that down at the bottom. It says thank you. And that 2 is in our Regal Rose. And actually, I think what I'll do is I will sponge up where we could put the sentiment. So sponge this up real quick. And this is going to go in your centerpiece here in the card. And what I mean by centerpiece, you can write in gel pen there if you'd like. That would be totally up to you. But this part right here just kind of gives you somewhere where it's kind of clean that you can write. Then we're just going to put a little bit more glue on the back. Nail adhesive is what we should be using. And we're going to stick this right here. Make sure it goes in right. And all the corners. Kind of line up where you had the other one, where you had cut it out before. Okay? And there you go. Easy peasy. Thank you card. Okay? So, this is called a flip card. And we just did real simple with our Regal Rose and Early Espresso. And the stamp set that we used is called Just Believe. Okay, so thanks for stopping by. I sure appreciate you. Thanks. Bye.